Hi and welcome. I'm Nick at Team Clueless Games. Happy New Year to everyone. It's been a long time since I've done a video, and main reason for that is obviously time. I've been quite busy. I am planning though this year, hopefully, to try and do at least one video a month, which isn't a lot, I know, but I'm hoping for one a fortnight. But this one's just really to say Happy New Year and just wanted to give an idea of a couple of projects that I want to work on this year and go over. Last year I made a New Year's resolution. I wanted to paint I'm just looking over at my Khorne demon army, all the Khorne bits. I failed. I did not get all that done. I wanted to paint 1,000 points of Space Marines. I did not get that done. I've barely painted 300 points, 300 points, I think. I managed to 10 Assault Marines and 1 Primaris Captain. I wanted to finish off, which I have done. I've finished up all my buggies. I will show you that later. So all in all, I started off well beginning of last year doing all my painting bits that I wanted to do. But slowly towards the end of the year, time just was getting too busy. I couldn't find time to do a lot of the bits that I wanted to do. And so I never managed to do everything. But this year, I've got a couple of things which I'd like to try and do as my New Year's resolution. The main thing that I want to try and get done this year is I want to get these painted. I bought them last year and they have been started. We have got obviously Lord of Change here. I say he is started, and the same as Fate Weaver. I managed to get them both as a good deal. Both are being painted basically the same colours. Obviously I know there's a staff, and obviously Fate Weaver's got his extra heads and a book instead. But these are my two big models that I really want to get finished this year and get done. I generally have two because I've got two Bloodthirsters. I've got this, I wanted Lord's Change, and I wanted Fate Weaver. I want to get two of the others as well. Once they're done, I would like to get two Great Unclean ones. One obviously will be a Great Unclean one. One will be the special character, Rodigus, I can't remember. And then the last one I'll get is the Keeper of Secrets. Other things that I want to get done this year. Obviously with the Orcs last year, big Orc release of the Beast Snagger Boys. I've obviously bought a load of Beast Snagger Boy bits. And I've played a couple of games using the Beast Snaggers and that. I've sorted out a small group, which is what I want to use as a battalion. So if I play a big 2,000 point 40k game, I will use a Beast Snagger force and obviously an army with some other bits. So my normal Beast Snagger bits is going to be 6 of these Squighog boys. I've started painting this one. There's a Nob on Smasher Squig, which I have painted. That's in my cabinet, all done. I'll probably only have about 10 Beast Snagger boys. I've got 3 done. Go with me while I look over. Yeah, I've got 3 done. This is number 4. These have been painted. Actually, my Beast Snagger boys I've been painting. Normally on a Tuesday night is the day I've been painting them whilst watching a live show on YouTube. What else I wanted to get done? Oh yeah, here he is. I've got the Beast Boss on Squigosaur. I really like the model. I like the drool and everything. He's all undercoated, ready to go. He's one that I want to get done. And I don't have one yet. I am hoping to pick one up soon. A Kill Rig, obviously the one with the Thingy-me-bob, Weird Boy on top. For the Psyker for the Beast Snagger. That's the other model which I want to get, and that is basically my Beast Snagger force that I want to get. So I would like to get that painted up so I know that when I play, that bit's fully painted and other bits. As I said, it was a new year for everyone. So everyone had Christmas. For Christmas, my parents bought me a Gorkanaut, or possibly Morkanaut. For me, I'm building it as a Gorkanaut. I've been wanting to get one of each of them since they've come out, and I've never really had a reason to field them in an army, so which is why I've never bothered. But they've always been on a to buy list, and my brother spoke to my parents this year and said, "I'll buy him one of these." So they've bought me one. It's all built up in parts. There's the body part already, all ready to be sprayed and undercoated and that. I looked at it, and it's going to be one of those ones that need building in sections really for me. So I'm not going to glue the arms and legs and everything all on and then try and paint around it all. That's my other project for this year, is to try and get as much of this. Well, I'd like to get it all done, but I want to get the body and legs and that done, so at least it's glued on its base. And then I can work on the arms and everything else. But that's another project. Shouldn't take as long as Fate. Obviously, the Lord of Changing Fate Weaver going to have more details in. That's going to be sprayed red. A few colours and stuff. So hopefully that's a quicker project, I say. Couple of painting things that I did manage to finish last year that I didn't do videos for or anything. I just briefly showed it. As I said, I finished all of my buggies. This was the last one to be done. I'll bring the camera around in a bit later on. I'll do close up and show them a bit better. And for Christmas, Team Clueless 40k, we had our Christmas game this year. We didn't film it. We didn't film our game of 40k. We was a little pressed for time as well in the time frame that we had to play it in. But we managed to play a game where we all had just characters running around Zone Mortalis, and that. It was a really good fun game. I had 9 characters, and obviously this year's Christmas, Red Gobbo on Bouncer, he made an appearance. So when I bought him, I had to get him done. Obviously it's a small model actually. I managed to get this done because of wanting to do it. I managed to sit down and really sort of hammer him out in about a week, I think it was. But I spent the last sort of month or so, last month or two really over Christmas, I think it was actually only about a month, finishing off. I had him started. The boss, Ghazghkull, is finished. I might put a bit of snow on his base just to match him with my others, but with the new Orc Codex and stuff coming out, I've had Ghazghkull obviously since he came out in the box set with the Spaceballs stuff, and I've not really painted him. The one mistake I did do with him, which is why I didn't paint him up so quick, is I glued the whole thing together. He wasn't on the base, but I glued him all together, and he was such a nightmare to paint. So if anyone ever paints Ghazghkull, paint him in parts, not glue him all together. I'll do close-ups of him though anyway. Carrying on with this year, let's say that was 40k bits. That's obviously one of my main things, but myself and my friend Andy, we've started to get into a little bit of historical gaming. Partly thanks to the YouTube channel Modelling for Advantage, watching their games of Bolt Action, World of Tanks, Team Yankee, and watching their bits has made me and Andy want to give it a go. So we both bought and we both started the models are inside here. Band of Brothers starter set for Bolt Action. I know Andy's bought an extra few bits and pieces for his army already. I am looking to get some more bits. We've decided basically I'm going to carry on getting some Germans. Andy's getting some more Americans. Though we are both buying, we're both going to have an American and a German army each. We're playing it as a small skirmish game. We're not going to do big games with it. Ideally, as I say, we just want to have a few units running around a town, trying to recapture a town and that. Me and Andy are not worried by if it's historically accurate. We just want to have casual, fun games. And of course, with it being models, being plastic, let me see if I can grab one out of the box. Obviously, grey plastic. Always want to get them painted up. Now, I've always gone, I don't have a lot of time to paint like all my 40k stuff, let alone starting new systems. So what I've done to start with, a couple of Germans are stuck together, for my German army, I went, you know what, I'm going to do a black and white movie theme. So I literally sprayed in black and done a bit of a dry brush white and highlighted a different, just did a couple of lines of a white. They look okay, they're not fantastic, but they're not grey plastic. I am planning on painting them, actually. I have decided, because me and Andy, we've had a couple of games to learn the rules. We're going to start filming our games of Bolt Action soon, hopefully, and I will put them on my channel. And so I do want to get a couple of paints, and I might slowly start painting the odd squad or so of the Germans. I've worked out what it is that I want to pick up for the Germans. As I say, I just need to do that, and hopefully, probably not this month now, but next month, me and Andy will have some. I think it's not till next month. Yeah, we run into having a same day off work. That we'll try and get a game of Bolt Action in. Probably a bit bigger than what we have been playing, and see how that goes. Hopefully, when we do get a video out, you can tell us all the rules we're getting wrong. Because our last game, we tried out the mortars, and yeah, we got the rules wrong for the mortars, which we found out since. We had fun playing it though. The other game we've started playing is, as I mentioned, World of Tanks. So me and Andy have gotten into playing World of Tanks. Again, literally, as I say, just before Christmas, when me and Andy had our second game of Bolt Action, we finished Bolt Action and we went, let's give World of Tanks a try. Because we've both bought the starter set. We've both started to buy more tanks for it. I'm looking at, Andy's bought quite a few Shermans and other bits and pieces. And we're both now looking at going, hang on a minute, let's buy at least one of each tank which has been released, so we can get all the cards and upgrade cards and that, and then make an army and that. So our first game, which we played to learn the rules, we both just used the 4 tanks out of the box. No upgrades or anything, we just went, right, let's just play a quick game. So again, we've got the rules down for that, and we are hoping we'll play some bit more World of Tanks, and do upgrade cards, and I'll start trying to film some of those videos as well. As I say, like this World of Tanks and that we're playing, because we've watched other channels and gone, it looks fun, we've given it a go. We've gone in with the basics to start with, like just a starter set, so if we didn't like it, it wasn't a problem, but we have liked it, so got to spend more money on that. Other projects for this year, I'd like to start playing some more Dragon Rampant. I haven't played Dragon Rampant in a long time. That's an Osprey Blue Book thing, Blue Book game, just one book with the rules. I've got a Age of Sigmar army which I really should start painting up, which is what's going to be my Dragon Rampant army. It's going to be the Stormcast. I might have a look, so I've got a Nighthaunt army as well. I might have a look to see what units I can use with that to get into make into a Dragon Rampant army as well, because that will probably be quicker to paint. Other things. Oh, there was going to be a game of 40k coming at some point this year, which Clueless Mike is going to be making the rules for. I bought 2 years ago off it was a Kickstarter, the Joan of Arc board game. I've got the big legendary dragon. Currently, I would show you it, but currently it is with Jason, my friend Jason, who obviously does commission painting. His Facebook page is Painting Nights, or YouTube channel is Battle Nights. He's currently got it, and he's painting it up for me, because it is huge. And we're planning on doing a 40k game based around an old board game of ours, Dungeon Quest, which is one of our favourite games, using this giant dragon. It's going to be another big hard monster to fight, which is another reason why Gazgul was painted. Something new for him to hunt and kill. That's really it. That's my projects for the year, like painting wise and modelling wise. Board games, again, as I said at the beginning of the video, I want to try and do hopefully two videos a month, just one a fortnight. When I get my time off, when I've got my days off work, I'm hoping to spend at least one day where I can start filming my board games again, which I was doing. I like to film like another game of Aliens, because I enjoyed that, and there was lots of views on that, and people gave me lots of pointers on the rules. I have played games since of it, so I think I've got all the rules correct now. I'm pretty certain I have. I want to carry on my Resident Evil 2, playing that. I've got Resident Evil 3 to play. There'll be an unboxing soon as well, because at some point this month, they've started shipping it out now. Nemesis Lockdown, the Kickstarter, Wave 2 is shipping to the UK, so I will get that. I know a few people in the UK have already received theirs, so I'm keeping an eye on the comments, so I will get that, and then I'll get a game of that in, and I also want to play, obviously, Nemesis, the first one as well. I'll obviously I'm going to try and do videos for updating as well as all this, but of how I'm getting on with painting and stuff. Back to Bolt Action, I've just remembered as well, actually, because of being here. Sorry, I know I'm going all over the place. Part of my German army is going to have orcs. Andy gave me a orc commissar for the Greycoats from Cromlech. I'm planning on getting at least one orc infantry squad with the MG42, and I want to get the orc Panzer Schreck as well, just to go with my German army. So why can't the Germans have some orcs leading them? The greenskins getting everything that most things that I do. But I think that's all the main projects and everything for this year that I can think of. Yeah, that is all the main projects for this year. I have started making a list on my laptop. I've got a spreadsheet of all the stuff that I'd like to buy, and I'm sure most people have a list of things they want to buy. And I've got a list of bits which I want to paint, so I've kind of put them for paint for the year, so I can mark out whether I've done it, when I've done it, and so I can continuously add to it, and also I've done it so I can prioritize what is the models that I want to prioritize. So say if I have got a game coming up and like he's going to be a big part of it, I'll jump him to the front of the queue and go, right, you know what, no, Lord of Changing that's got to wait, let's jump on him. That is it. I'm going to get the camera now. I'll do a close-up of these couple of models which I've painted. I hope obviously if you guys obviously look forward to what I'm doing this year, and as I'll do updates for bits that I'm painting obviously as and when I can, and I'll try and get as many games and that out, and I hope you enjoy what I play. If there's any games that you can think of that I have done videos for already and you would like to see more of, please comment and let me know. But other than that, I shall flick the camera around so we can see the models I did get painted. Right, camera flicked around, and as you can see, here it all is, just laid out on the table in front of me, all my different bits that I was just talking about. So here's the models that I just said about, which painted. Let's see if I can do close-ups of them, see if I can get them in better focus and stuff. So yeah, these are me Germans, as I said, they're just black and white themes, trying to make sure it focuses in. Okay. Usually better on hand sometimes. Nothing special, but I'm planning on slowly, as I said, I will try and paint them and actually have them properly painted. The Red Gobbo, I'm quite pleased. I'm really pleased actually with him in the end. My paint job. Obviously, the last Red Gobbo model was painted by Jason, but this one I thought, you know what, I'm gonna give him a go. So I'm really happy. I'm quite happy actually with the. Let's put him down, see if I can get it to focus in a bit better, if possible, on all the smoke and fire and stuff. But yeah, overall, I'm happy with him, and I got the rules from White Dwarf. He might actually make some appearance in other games. The buggy, this is the last buggy. So I can't remember if I did showed it off on a video or anything, but I was very pleased when I finished this one. Here we go. We've got all these bits and pieces. Again, I'm quite pleased. I've done it a couple of times. Started trying to do it a couple of times now. The missile firing off. I'm actually quite pleased. I wasn't sure if I would actually be painting the smoke effect and the flame effect of it firing off particularly great, but I did quite enjoyed it. There's my orc. Obviously, any guesses on the scarf and what that's for? And yeah, so that's all them done. And obviously, look, there is a little Gretchen in the back there. He just got put in there. He didn't get paint. I didn't paint him and put him in there. He just got sprayed up and put in there. And then, as you said, the big beast, Ghazghkull. It took me so long to paint this one because when I started painting it, I just, because it was all together, I wasn't happy with the paint job I was doing, so I kind of just put him down and left him. And now when I went back to him, again, even whilst I was painting, before I started doing the highlights, I was just putting the base coats and that on, I was still sitting there going, I'm not sure if I was too happy, but I carried on, I persevered, and when I started getting the highlights on, I went, actually, no, this is it, it's coming together, it's looking better. A bit of the blood for the blood god on this claw. Probably can't see, but in the little crater bit there on his base, I put a load of Nurgle rot just to make it kind of look a bit slimy and stuff in there. A Space Marine helmet that's on his base, there it is. It's just down there. Obviously got painted red as well because of we generally kill Blood Angels. That's the main That's the main Space Marine army that I fight against. So if there is an odd dead Space Marine, they're usually painted red. But yeah, I'm happy with Ghazghkull. But that is it for this video. As I said, I'll try and get another one out soon. This one's going to probably be a game. I said I'd like to try and get a game of Nemesis in before Nemesis Lockdown arrives, or just as it arrives. I'd still like to play Nemesis to start with. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Hope everyone had a nice Christmas and Happy New Year, and enjoy all your gaming and modelling for the year. Thanks very much. Bye.